The 2014 Times News Open shifted to Northeast Lanes on a beautiful Saturday in January, and with the nice weather came much better scoring. Scoring was literally great from start to finish. It started with Dan Francis and his .299 in Game 1. And ended with a perfect 300 by Mike Shady in Game 6. All in all, there were 45 games of 250 or more, and the field averaged just over 229 for the day. Bob Kane Jr. started Saturday with the lead, and that would never change. He opened with a 276, and his lead grew. After games of 235, 205, 268, 280, and 194, nobody was taking the qualifying title away from Bob. Here's what he had to say after his round.
Just amazed at what's happening. It was a great tournament for me. I don't think I'll ever be able to do this again, but we got another weekend to go. We're going to try to be aggressive as always. Everything flowed into place, and 276 to start out of the gate. It's pretty nice. I know Lee Amy came to me and said he had 279. He said he only picked up 3 pins, so that was a nice feeling to know that 276 not too bad. So we went from there, and it was a great day.
Tom Petroff closed with a blistering 796 to solidify himself in second place. Defending champion Mike Shady hovered around 5th for much of the round, but closed with 279, 269, 201, and 300 to vault into 3rd. Mike is seeking Times News Open title number 6, which would tie him with Ron Palombi Jr. Pat Malone also has 5 titles and had another solid round today, including games of 269 and 279. Lee Amy Jr. has 5 titles as well, and he came out of the gate with an impressive 771. We asked Lee for some thoughts after he completed his competition.
It's always nice to come out 279 out of the gate. I was actually shooting to catch Bobby Kane, and then he shoots a big 270 his first game, so it's kind of hard to pick up pins on the leader when he kind of ties you there. So.
Corey Bithell, with his high game of 289 in Game 2, qualified 6th for the 2nd year in a row. Tom Lytle fashioned the highest round of the day. He opened with games of 237, 224, and 279, but he wasn't done yet. Tom closed with 266, 267, and 258, which was good for 1,531 pins and a 255 average.
Just having the experience to know that it's not one game that gets you through. You just gotta keep bowling. I can't tell you. There were a couple of games where I throw the first ball in the 10th and not realize it was the 10th frame. It was just taking each frame at a time.
Beaver Clark qualified in 8th and in very impressive fashion. He never had a game lower than 230. Your 9th place qualifier is Jason Dunn. Rounding out the top 10 is Ron Palombi Jr. We asked Ron what the Times News Open means to him.
Well, I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I think I want to stay home and start skipping the first week on tour, if need be, and see if I can win a few more of these things. And that's what I did, which is not an easy thing to do. You purposely stay home to try to win a tournament and then do win it. So I had some good years in the 90s doing that. And that's how much it meant to me, to actually skip trying to win a tournament on tour to try to win this local tournament, which is, still real important to me.
Qualifying in 11th place was Steve Benke. Your 12th place finalist is Dave Stile. Lou LaFuria is your 13th place qualifier. Mike Dunkel shot 279 his last game to qualify 14th. The 15th place qualifier is Chris Moffitt. The 16th place qualifier is Randy Prue, who rolled back-to-back 279s to rocket up the leaderboard. We asked Randy what it would mean to win the 2014 Times News Open.
To be a Times News Open champion, that's something that nobody can take away from you. You become part of a fraternity. I mean, it's just one of those things that you'll be remembered for forever.
These 16 gentlemen have moved on to the finals, which will consist of 17 games of head-to-head match play. Saturday's action is at Westway Lanes, and Sunday's finale is at Classic Lanes.